Shelly Finkel's client, Deontay Wilder, may not be the sharpest tool in the box, but Finkel himself is a pretty smart man. And I think that's why he's had Wilder for so long, because he knows how to manipulate him. He knows how to keep him like a puppet on the string, to whisper things in his ear, so on and so forth. But anyway, with regards to Finkel, he's not going to come out with the kind of ridiculous statements that his client Deontay Wilder is going to come out with. He's going to say things that are a lot more realistic. Not all the time, because sometimes he has to say some silly things in order to appease his client, and he has done in the past. But in this instance, he's saying stuff which is fairly sensible. Although, again, he's saying one thing to appease his client, which is that in his heart, he thinks that Deontay Wilder could beat Tyson Fury. I suspect that that's just about him trying to cash out Deontay Wilder, trying to milk as much money out of him as possible. If he can throw him in with Tyson Fury again for a few more mil, Shelly Finkel would happily cash in on a situation like that. That's what I think is going on there when he comes out and makes a statement like that. But anyway, he said, "Deep in my heart, I believe Deontay could beat Fury. He hasn't shown it. He hasn't done it the way it could have been, and Fury executed his plan the way he should have. I have a lot of respect for Fury." Goes on to say, he knows when I see him that he and I are even warm, because I go back with the Klitschko days. I go back when he was having his problems. The man has conquered a lot and risen to the top. I do believe at this moment he is at the top, and my hat's off to him. He's a great showman. He may drive you reporters crazy by putting out one story and changing it before you write it, but otherwise he's a breath of fresh air. And he goes on to say, yes, in the past and recently, with regards to Deontay Wilder wanting to fight in the UK, he said he loves the UK. He always says that the UK fans give him so much love. He has a deep, deep feeling to the fans and the country. All right, those are the words of Shelly Finkel. So he's speaking about Tyson Fury in a realistic fashion. He's giving him the respect for beating his client, Deontay Wilder. He's saying that he's, the top of the tree at the moment. Unlike his client Wilder, who says that Tyson Fury cheated. Even now, he's still acting like Tyson Fury has cheated his way to three. Well, the first fight was a draw. Many people believe he won. Fight 2 and 3 were victories. And somehow this has all been down to Tyson Fury cheating the whole time. Wilder's still coming out with this nonsense. Shelly Finkel isn't. Now, as far as him saying, again, getting back to what I said earlier on, as far as him saying that deep down he thinks Wilder could beat Tyson Fury, I think he just wants another payday out of Wilder. But to play, I don't like using this term, but devil's advocate, if Wilder and Fury fought 100 times, I would expect Deontay Wilder to win a couple times, because he has that kind of power. And Fury's not going to be as mentally switched on every time. And of course, you're not going to have guys fighting 100 times, right? Certainly not at this stage of their career. But in a hypothetical scenario, I would expect Deontay Wilder to get a couple victories in there. But if we're talking about probabilities, it's already been proven that the overwhelming probability, if Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder will fight again, is that Fury's going to win again. So what are we going to hope for? That Wilder hits lightning in a bottle, or catches lightning in a bottle? Because that's literally what it would take for him to beat Tyson Fury. He's trying to catch lightning in a bottle. And maybe once in a blue moon, if they fight 100 times to get a victory, but it's unlikely. I think most of us would agree on that. So I don't want to see Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder 4. I think that is overkill, to say the least. And unfortunately, well, at first it seemed as though Deontay Wilder was going to become mandatory after the Hellenius fight. But now it seems that isn't the case, thankfully. And in order to become mandatory, he's actually going to have to fight Andy Ruiz. That is far more realistic. That's far more fair to make him go through a top contender before he actually get. I mean, I still don't think he should be ranked as high as he is by the WBC. That's farcical. But at least making him fight Ruiz first before, getting a mandatory shot is, again, bringing some level of sense to the situation. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below about what Shelly Finkel said with regards to Deontay Wilder and the praise that he's heaped on Tyson Fury. Let me know.